Hello. Okay, this was a video that I meant to make 3 weeks ago, and then I was on the boat, and there were connection issues, and my mind was all disheveled. Now I'm in Boston. I'm getting ready for Sardines, my solo show at the Huntington Theater in Boston, starting Tuesday, going all the way through November. And now I have a little bit of space, a little bit of time. I have some good Wi-Fi. I wanted to go over the board games that I played in August 2025 that I registered on BG Stats. I played 165 games in August 2025. You know what? Pretty good achievement considering it was Edinburgh Fringe. Now this includes a lot of games that I played on Board Game Arena. So take that into account. I don't know what an H index is. I don't know what that means. I played 26 different games. 15 of them were new to me. With 124 different people, again, that's skewed by Board Game Arena, in 4 different locations. I think the locations were Board Game Arena, Edinburgh, Washington, D.C., and Bristol, something like that. Yeah, maybe Bristol. I played some Blood on the Clock Tower. I don't typically log Blood on the Clock Tower in BG Stats. Maybe I should. I just don't. Like, for example, I played a lot of it last week. Didn't register any of those. And you know what? For the best, because I lost most of those games and I got salty. That's a different video. Okay, let's talk about the 55 hours. Really? Ooh, that's a lot. And on the 26th of the 31 days of August, I played a board game of some kind. Again, very much at the end of the nights, I was relaxing by playing a lot of these games on Board Game Arena. And so let's look at the top 10 games I played during the month. I would say about 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh wait, this is the top 9. Okay, interesting. I think that the 5 of the 9 of these I played a lot of on Board Game Arena. Some of them I did play in person though. Number 10 is Strange World. Number 9, I should say, Strange World Above the Clouds. This is a delightful game. Oh, I have it here somewhere. Don't I? Wait, I just unpacked here in Boston. I swear I just saw this somewhere in the stuff that I unpacked, but I'm looking at the little stacks of games that I have over there, and I don't see it. Oh well. Strange World Above the Clouds, you should play. It's delightful, especially if you like Castle Combo. You are pulling cards, and you're just trying to make a little tableau. I believe in that game it's a 4x4 tableau. I think Castle Combo is a 3x3. Anyway, and the cards interact with each other in different ways. Strange World Above the Clouds is a very beautifully designed game. The art is wonderful. And just the elegance that the way the cards interact with each other, particularly when you're laying cards on top of each other, is really delightful. You know, I watch a lot of, I think I've said this before, I watch a lot of video game reviews where they talk about the mechanics and stuff like that. And I don't think I could do justice to the mechanics in Strange World Above the Clouds. But basically, you're choosing cards and you're putting them down in a grid and you're trying to get them to interact with each other in a way that scores the most points. But it has a nice feeling because even when you don't win, you've made something cool. Like the way the cards just look and the way that they lay on top of each other is very, very precise and satisfying. I love that game. Number 8 was Mantis Falls. I played this a few times with my friend Alan, my friend Mara. I think I played it with somebody else. Just sort of like at Edinburgh Fringe between shows. This is a great game. It's a 2-person social deduction game. I think it's really delightful. It's so interestingly designed. I think you should try it out. Imagine there's 3 cards to pull. 2 of them are good, 1 is evil. You have 2 players. You pull 2 of the cards. So you don't know if you're both good or if you're good and the other one's evil or you're evil and the other one's good. I mean, you would know that. But basically, you don't really know if it's a social deduction game or not. So on top of that, there's sort of a dungeon crawling type element where you are on the surface, you are 2 people that have witnessed a crime and you're trying to escape a mob-infested town. And you're trying to walk down this dark road to get out of town, and it's really dangerous. There's like things that attack you. And when they attack you, you can defend yourself or you might have to take damage. Sometimes when you take damage, you have to make an arbitrary decision about how much damage goes on you versus the other person. Now, the problem is you don't know if the other person is evil or not. And they don't know if you're evil or not. So when you arbitrarily give yourself less damage than the other person, you could probably argue that there's a good game reason why you want to do that. But to them, it seems like you're being evil. And if you're evil, you can't reveal yourself too early because the good team has like abilities to like call the police and stuff like that. So just getting out of the town is difficult enough that can kill you. The game itself is pretty difficult. If you were both good and you knew each other were both good, it would still be pretty difficult to succeed at this game. So you get put in positions where you can't tell if the game is what's defeating you or if the other person is undermining you on purpose. And so it's really good. It has a nice suspicious feel. Number 987 was Challengers. I played this exclusively online. Join the Discord, chrisgrace.com/noobs. You can join the Discord, and we've been setting up Challengers tournaments. Challengers is a great game. It's dynamic in person. Turn by turn on BGA is interesting. We played one round, I think, that we used these winter cards that required so much interaction between us and the decisions made. It's an auto battler, meaning like you have a deck of cards, the other person has a deck of cards, and you just try to win back and forth this flag, right? Based on the numbers on your cards. Well, this winter expansion required us to make decisions almost after every time the flag changed hands, which meant in a turn-based format that the games were taking forever. So, but yeah, join the Discord. We have lots of games going on, lots of different tournaments going on. And recently Ryan asked, do I have to like interview? No, just join the game. There's no requirement. Just be in the Discord and look at when invites go out for games. We've been trying out a lot of different games. It's been fun to have like an incentive to try new games. A lot of Duel for Cardia being played right now on the Discord. 9876 Bananagrams. We played Bananagrams with the Baby Wants Candy crew, with the Shamilton crew. The Shamilton and Baby casts include MC Hammersmith, who is a freestyle rapper who is so good at Bananagrams that it's disgusting. And we kept trying to put handicaps on him, and it didn't matter. At one point, he was starting 100 seconds after everybody else and was still winning. But it's fun. Classic game, Bananagrams. You're trying to make little crossword tiles, in little grids of letters that you have. We're not even totally sure if the delay is actually a handicap, because one of the challenges of Bananagrams is that sometimes you're forced to take another letter that you didn't have. And so sometimes you have to pivot in ways that actually might be more detrimental than being able to like wait 100 seconds and then seeing what you have to work with. I don't know. Digit Code is on Board Game Arena. I believe this is from Plate, Playte. They make a lot of cool games. This is a straight up deduction game where you're trying to figure out what the 6-digit code is. And you can ask questions like, is this, like imagine a digital number, like the number 8 is made of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 segments. You can ask like, is this segment solid? Is it dark? Is it light? In this vertical, how many segments are lit up? And you're trying to race somebody else to get the number before you do. I have never won a game of this. I have always been right about to guess, and the person guesses one turn ahead of me, or when I rush it, and because I've like 11 games in a row lost because I kept getting beat by one turn, then I was like, you know what, I'm just going to go early on this one, and then I lost, and then they got it the next one. So, but it's engaging for your mind. I like it. The Gang, classic. The Gang is just poker, cooperative poker. Just think of it like that. It's cooperative poker, and we're trying to make sure that we rank our hands in order from weakest to strongest without talking about our hands. That's pretty much it. The Gang has worked with every single group I've ever introduced it to. It has never not worked. It's like Flip 7. The Gang, doesn't matter who it is, have them play the Gang and they like it. I will say almost to the point that I'm a little tired of the Gang. But it is one of those things that it's so far 100% success rate of people enjoying it. The Orchard, funnily enough, give me 30 seconds, I'll talk to you while I'm off screen. I played on Board Game Arena, and I, to be honest, did not like it. Oh, I found the other one too. I did not like Orchard. I just played it until I could freaking say that I had won one game of it. Because on BGA, there's these like arbitrary scoring rules that don't make any sense. And it doesn't, I couldn't find anywhere on Board Game Arena like why I was being subtracted points at the end. So, but here in Boston, I went to Pandemonium Books and Games, and they happen to have this, which is from Side Room Games, I believe, and this is their collection of 3 9-card solitaire games, Orchard, Forge, and Grove. And I've actually been looking for this because it's actually been a little hard to get this. So I'll be honest, I don't love Orchard, but I just love this little kit. Look at that. Look how delightful that is. Look on your little shelf, 3 little solitaire games. So I'm going to give Orchard another chance. Very possible that this is a game that I will like much better in person with actual cards in my hands. And I have gotten a few games from Side Room Games, and I'll just show you. They make delightful products in terms of the quality. And what I mean by that is that the cards you get, I know you're not going to be able to see this. Like, this won't mean anything to you. But the cards, oops, are these like, does that make sense? Nope, I thought it would. They are a delightful, some kind of like, let me get my face, some kind of like polymer or something. This is not a normal card, it's like a plastic card. And they're very, very satisfying to play with. And I guess if you're going with just a 9-card solitaire game, then you have the ability to like spend a little more on the quality of your components. So yeah, I'm excited about that. By the way, I found Strange Worlds Above the Clouds. It was in that stack. To show you a couple cards from this. Show you what I mean by this, like the way it overlays is really nice. So in this game, you are laying out cards with different little terrain on them. For example, this is a, oh man, I'll just do this all the time so it focuses. That's like a woodland area with 2 creatures on it. What else do I got? Let's do this. Oop. They're all upside down. That's another woodland area. This is called the Traveler. You're basically putting out, then there's different rules, and these little terrain things score differently. So what you notice though is, see how on the right there's a little purple thing sometimes? Let's see if we can find another one with that. Oh, there's a moon. Here we go. Okay, see that little purple thing? If you lay that card out and then you put down another one next to it, see how it makes that? That makes a little portal, that little purple thing. And that's when you can get a Traveler to show up, and then he increases your scoring in certain ways. But another little delightful thing is that sometimes you can put down a volcano. And a volcano will cause one of the lands next to that card to be overlaid with what's called, I don't know where this word comes from, a fumarole card, and that's this, which is basically an impending volcano. And then you put down another one next to it. Oh, next to it? Oh yeah, see how the art lines up? When you get 2 of them, you can now put down a dark city across the 2 cards. I'm going to line this up so I just get exactly the right effect. Yeah. So then these 3 cards, oh my gosh, it looks even better here. Like that is the middle card here that lays on top. And then anyway, you do that and you get 5 points for it. But like, oops. Anyway, that thing where they like line up perfectly on your grid is so satisfying. Okay, anyway, I was just talking about Orchard. Orchard, really annoying on Board Game Arena. I'll give it another shot in person. Number 2 game I played in August, still probably one of my most played games, is Regicide. Just try it out. It's so good. You also could just download the PDF of the rules because it plays with a regular 52-card deck, so you don't need to buy the special Regicide thing. However, I'm very interested in Regicide Legacy, which they just announced. But Regicide is terrific. You are trying to defeat the face cards in your deck with all the other cards. And the face cards have different HP levels, and you use your cards to damage them. So if I put down a 7, the Jack takes 7 points of damage. However, then the Jack gets to hit me. Jack gets to hit for 10 points of damage. And you resolve damage by discarding the cards from your hand. And if you ever completely run out of cards, I think. Yes, I think if you ever completely run out of cards, you lose a life if you're playing the solo one, which I played mostly solo. Anyway, it's just there's special powers and all that. I highly recommend you go to Board Game Arena and check out Regicide. It is so enjoyable. I win about 30% of the time. It's a pretty difficult solo campaign or game. But I'm very excited for Regicide Legacy. And number 1 for August, if you're on the Discord or if you look at my stats, no surprise, it's Toy Battle. Toy Battle, I have bought 3 copies of the physical game and given them to 3 different people this past month because I think they will enjoy playing it. It is currently sold out in America. I actually bought 1 copy to bring home to America and then decided to give it away because I've packed too much stuff. Really incredible game. It's on Board Game Arena. It's very, very simple to learn and surprisingly deep in its strategy. So I don't know what to say except to just play it. It's one-on-one. It takes like 10 minutes. I would say probably my recommendation for September in a similar way will be Duel for Cardia, which also takes about 5 to 10 minutes. Similar interactions of like very simple turn cycle, but interesting powers that each character has that interact with each other in very good, very interesting ways. So anyway, that's my belated games I played in August. I hope you enjoyed that, and I'll talk to you later. Goodbye.